Alright guys, Papa Pepper back again with the traveling box of blessings, kind of a traveling seed bank, cuttings, all sorts of stuff. And I'm wearing my Sapper Gardener shirt today for a couple of reasons. I want to do this briefly before I open this box because Sapper Gardener had reached out to me on YouTube, wanted some pitaya cuttings for the dragon fruits. I sent him some and he chose to send me the same box back. So he's the one who planted this idea in my head that I could just keep sending this out to people. They could send it back to me, I'd send it to somebody else, they could send it back to me, and we'll just kind of keep swapping seeds, cuttings, different things, gifts, whatever it may be. And by doing so, we'll continue to kind of build a nice community, but also, you know, if I'm growing things on my property from many different people I know online, that just takes things to a whole nother level. And I mean, I've seen people sprouting, you know, seeds that I've given them and different things. It's really cool. So Sapper Gardener a while ago, right before I did that post, he had done his 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And he had this post and he thought it'd be good and community building and stuff like that. By doing so, somehow along the line, he did something that YouTube considered so bad, they nuked his entire channel. All of a sudden, Sapper Gardener, just gone. And I'm like, what in the world? And a lot of people were scared. I'm like, well, I'm doing a giveaway. So I actually, when I said, who wants the box next? I turned that video private for a minute. I'm like, I don't know if I want this out there. I'm going to lose my whole channel just for trying to, you know, bless someone with a box of goodies. And I said, you know what? You know, we looked into it a little bit deeper. I threw the video back up, and we'll actually probably be talking to Sapper Gardener a little bit today, later on the phone. But the good news is, despite his channel being nuked, despite him losing whatever was there and all his 1,000 subscribers, he started up a new channel called Essayons Family Garden. And Essayons means let us try. So he's got the Essayons Family Garden channel now. He's already got 334 subscribers, so he's like a third of the way there. Let's get him up to that, the 1,000 subscribers that he had. He's a good, wholesome family, you know, channel. It's great. A lot of people really like it. A lot of people were really sad to see him just kind of go, but a lot of us knew he'd be back, and now he is. So seriously, I'll leave the link in the description. I'll put the link up in the corner here. Went over here probably. And if you guys would at least just go give him a subscription, tell him you're glad to hear he's back, tell him Papa sent you, whatever, but just give the guy some support because he lost a lot of what he had. And this was actually, you know, spawned because of the idea that he implanted in my head. I send things out all the time with my logo on, but I got one back in the mail because he used the same box. So I'm like, all right, we're just gonna start shipping this box around. And I did a video, Who Wants It Next? Wholesome Roots, who I met years ago on Steam It, offered to house it next, or receive it next. So went from Papa Pepper to Sapper Gardener over to Wholesome Roots. And then on the Wholesome Roots video, I sorted through the comments to find out who's getting it next. But before I reveal that, let's see what Wholesome Roots sent us. And again, this is just, there's seeds in here, there's other things in here. Anyone who receives it is free to take everything they want out of the box. But if there's anything they don't want, you know, they can leave it in. And they're free to add whatever they want to it. So Rose over at Wholesome Roots has taken some stuff out and she's added some stuff in. And then also the Wright Farms had contacted me and said, you know what, I may not get the box next, but I want to put some stuff in there to bless other gardeners. So they're actually sending some Zucca gourds, I guess, Z-U-C-C-A, seeds up, and some okra seeds that we're going to put in this box before we ship it off next. But I'll tell you what, it was amazing too, because I put a really cool gift in there for Rose. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll link it and put it in the description. But it almost moved her to tears, and it was really cool. She's like, oh y'all, and then she goes, Papa, you know, it was really cool to see. So wow, this is the stuff that we got coming. I'm guessing these are the boysenberries. Are they elderberries? These look like elderberries. Okay, it seems to be both elderberries and then probably boysenberries. Very cool. I've got a couple types of elderberries growing here, but I don't mind planting another one, especially when I can put a little sign out front saying it came from Wholesome Roots, and there's enough that I can leave some in for the next place it goes. And then here's cool. This one here really looks like the American Beautyberry. I've got some propagating right now, little cuttings that are growing, but definitely would be blessed to have another variety. They're not all the same. I know a guy not too far from me has got that huge bush, you know. And what's this one, baby?
Looks like rosemary. Rosemary.
So it looks like enough for us and enough to pass on, and that's why I'm trying to keep this thing moving quickly. Very cool. Rosemary propagates very easy. There's some nice wild garlic in here that got sent back. Okay, we'll see if it's got a new home coming up next. And then Let's see. Wow, see, that's so cool too. Look, a whole bunch of empty envelopes and empty stuff. See, she's supplying for anyone who wants to add to it but doesn't have the means. I love that. That is so cool. A whole pile of, you know, extra things for people to put seeds in. And some of the Wholesome Roots Farmstead business cards. Very smart. I love that, Rose. Oh, now this one's crazy. Guys, 100 blue oyster mushroom plugs. I'm gonna drill some holes in some logs and whack these in there, and we're gonna grow our own blue oyster mushrooms. And she says normally she never sends these out, but she wanted to bless us with it. And thank you so much for that, Rose. That is amazing. Mama Pepper was really excited to hear that. Oh, look, here's some Bumblewood Citrus Lip Balm. I guess I'll just hand that right over.
I have dry lips today. This is perfect.
That's okay. I'll get some back later. And guys, just so you know too, it does cost about 14 bucks to ship this box around. What I do is I keep 15 bucks in there at all times. When I send it back out, I ship it to somebody. There's 15 bucks in here. If you can't really swing it, you know, feel free. Take this, use this to send it back to me. I'll replenish the supply and send it to the next person. Or if you don't mind covering the cost of shipping, by all means, you know, I'm not gonna say you have to take the money. It's just in there to prevent anyone who's kind of tight on a budget from being excluded from this traveling box of blessings. So this is something else. Seems everyone uses the same wrapping paper. I think she just sent it back. Whoa. Whoa. Feels very... It's a star fruit. That's exactly what this is. This is a star fruit.
Yeah, it looks,
the smell, what's the other name of it? Oh, I can't even remember. Carambola. Carambola? Yeah. Ha! A star fruit. Oh, that's awesome. I love these. And we rarely get them. Man, a carambola! I guessed it right. That's crazy.
I have seen you eat these before.
Yeah. And sometimes I slice them up so they look like a little star, put them on the edge of a drinking glass or something. Okay. Got the ghost peppers still in here for the next person if they want them. We got, oh, here's a pile of stuff, guys. I see moringa. Very cool. Oh. So there's, and this is the cool thing too, like she was smart enough, hey, let's keep some going, you know? Here's moringa 4 times, here's another one 5 times, okay? So she's like, anyone who wants to grow some moringas. And I actually do have some moringa seeds from Bob Mill's garden already. So I'm gonna definitely leave the vast majority in here. I might wanna grow some from her just because it's the novelty of it. But guys, that is so smart. Anyone who gets this box, if you wanna, you know, make some friends, put your seeds in here, put a business card in here, write your name on it. You know, Sapper Gardener's got his name written on this. I'll probably, well, one of them I just saw. Anyway, I'll probably put his new channel's name on his, you know, ours that go out. Got our little logo. Here's some ghost pepper seeds. And very, very cool. And then guys, I got a really special one here. Some sort of Amazon peanut. Yeah, that we can try growing. So, very cool. Definitely looking forward to that. And then here, what was this one? Oh yeah, the dragon fruit cutting is still in here too. So anyone who wants to try to grow their own dragon fruit pitaya, down in the south, zones 10 and 11, you can actually plant outside. South Texas, Florida, other stuff. This box is actually heading north next time. So they might want it as a potted one, but it can turn into a real beast. So guys, this is the traveling box of blessings. We got some amazing, super cool stuff in here. I've got some of the stuff from Rose at Wholesome Roots that's staying in here. Some things that I'm going to add to this and send it back out again. But the next one who's getting this box is going to be the Citysted. And I think if I remember right, man, I think they're up in Michigan. The Citysted. They're in the city, and there's definitely snow there. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've interacted with them a little bit, checked out some of their videos for sure. They did a nice post about Essayons Family Garden, Sapper Gardener, just recently. And they were one of the ones who commented on the Wholesome Roots unboxing video. So I did happen to choose them. I'm actually going to get with them hopefully by email, make sure whatever I'm putting in the box is worth their time and effort, because it's coming back to me and I can add things to it. You know, I don't want to ship them up some Jerusalem artichoke tubers if they don't need any. You know, I'll just keep them here, wait for them to send the box back, and then I'll ship it off to the next person if they want some. So we'll be in contact with them. The Citysted, if you haven't checked them out yet, please do. Definitely worthwhile. Guys, star fruit. This is exciting. And yeah, blue oyster mushrooms. That is incredible. This is some great stuff, guys. Hopefully this box makes it around. It's kind of, you know, one person at a time type thing, and I'm going to try to keep it moving because I don't want seeds getting exposed to, you know, excessive things that's going to hurt them, or cuttings. You know, you can only leave a stick in a box for so long before it's not going to work anymore. So this is me getting the box back from Wholesome Roots. Sapper Gardener, thanks for the idea. Heading to the City Stead next. And remember, if you want to get in on this, the City Stead's going to do an unboxing video. They're going to ship it back to me, and then when I get it back, I'm going to look through their comment section and pick somebody to receive the box next, and I will ship it off. Like I said, free of charge if you need to. Money's in here to ship it back if you want. And we'll see if we can't hook some other gardeners up around the country with some wonderful seeds, cuttings, fruit, whatever it may be. All right, guys, Papa out.
Thank you, Wholesome Roots.
As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.